Good morning everyone. It is a beautiful day down here by Derwent Water. Today what I'm going to be capturing is some beautiful lake shots. I may go for a walk up into Waller Crag, but that is the aim of this morning, to get some beautiful lake shots. There is zero wind, the conditions are beautiful and life's good. So enjoy the ride. I've got my new tripod all set up. I've got my Vanguard Ultra Pro 2. I've got it on the extension arm, reaching out so I can get a different vantage point, something that somebody else hopefully hasn't got before, because obviously, as you probably know, this is an incredibly popular place to come photograph. What I'm using in this shot is a lot of different lines. As I've got this beautiful line coming across the beach, and I've got the piers coming out, and then the little boathouse just over in the distance, just over here with the light on. It's all lit up, looks absolutely stunning. I've got a few little clouds just in the sky, and then I've got the Cat Bells and Causey Pike over in the distance, acting as the two big focal points. So it's quite a busy shot, especially with all the little birds in the water, quite a busy shot, but this one is going to be something special and I am super hyped for it. What I'm hoping to do, what I'm hoping that's going to happen, as the water heats up, it's going to evaporate and turn into mist and create some nice mist on the water, which I think has started to happen down at the bottom end of Derwent, but it's looking good. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking good. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for the light to change, and then I'm gonna get this image. So finally what I came here for is happening. It's very exciting. Probably shouldn't be talking to you guys, probably should be taking the pictures, but what I've got is I've got this beautiful red glow hitting the top of the mountains. First light hitting them, looks absolutely stunning. Most of the birds have gone, which is great. What I've decided to go for is use my Nikon 18-20 on about 35mm, and I'm actually going to do a panoramic, a series, probably about 3 or 4 shots panning around the scene, just to sort of give it that narrow cinematic effect. I'm gonna set up my camera, get it all sorted. The settings I'm going for is f11, 1/4 of a second, ISO 100, trying to get rid of as much noise as possible. But I'm gonna get it sorted, get this image before it is gone, because as you know, light disappears so quickly. So I would normally be filming a bit of B-roll right now, but the lake is like a mirror and I'm super excited. My new aim, to get these beautiful reflections, absolutely incredible. And I'm sorry if the mic sounds a bit rubbish, it's because it's using the GoPro one at the moment. I'm in a rush, in an absolute rush, because this is incredible. So excited. So, sorry I didn't talk you through what I just did, but with all the excitement of reflections on the water, I kind of forgot, and I'm very sorry. But what a morning, my God. But I did a series of about 8 or 9 different shots. I've blended them all together. Do you want to see the picture? Here it is. So I hope you enjoyed that, but I'm on the search, I'm on the hunt for a new composition. Do you know what the nicest thing about this morning is? Not that I don't like other photographers, but there's no other photographers. It is me, myself, and my camera, and you guys at home. And oh, what a day to be alive. What a day indeed. But hopefully I'm going to find something new here, something I can actually talk about and maybe even teach. Who knows? But bear with me. So I've got my next shot all set up. What I'm going for is another panoramic. It's just a shame not to get it all, if you know what I mean. If you can get it all, why don't you get it all? I've gone for quite a high composition, so I'm getting more of a reflection. I'm going to shoot all the way from this side over here to frame. I'm going to frame this shot, and then I'm going to take it all the way across to this side over here, and it's going to be incredible. I've got it on f11 125 of a second, ISO 100, and it's going to look incredible. But I'm going to get them shots now. So I think I've got enough light for one more good image. It is starting to fade though, it's starting to get a bit light and a bit flat, which is a bit of a shame. But what a morning, what an absolute morning. I hope you enjoyed that last image because taking it was an absolute pleasure. I'm not sure if the water level is deep enough for what I was looking at. Oh my god, this lake drops quick. Last night I was here, I'll show you the image now, and I got an image and all the reeds were underwater. Now all the reeds are out of the water. How does that happen overnight? How indeed. But it was beautiful. And now it's gone. That's really saddened me. Well, there's still a little bit of reeds in the water. Maybe I'll get this image. Maybe, just maybe. But wow, look at the scenery behind me. Again, you've never ever travelled to the Lake District, never seen how beautiful this place is, and you are a bit of a photographer, or even if you'd like to be, or even if you just like taking pictures on your iPhone, this is the place to be. Just look at it. Incredible. So them reeds are just in the water. I want something a little bit deeper, something with a little bit more water around it, to give me that separation from the land. I'm hoping these ones over here are not ruined, but there might be a little bit of a mist on the water. I'm going to find my next composition and I'll talk you through what I'm doing. Found my next composition and I've gone a bit different, a bit weird. Basically I'm using my tripod the way it's designed to be used, and what I've got is an upside down tripod, but not upside down, but the head comes out, comes all the way around. Now for this composition, what I have is I'm using these reeds over here, as a foreground. Now I'm going to focus stack this. So I'm going to expose for the reeds so they're nice and vibrant and green, and then I'm going to focus on the mountains behind and I'm going to drop it down a few stops of light. So everything's a little bit more balanced, nothing's too much shadow, because if I expose for the mountains behind, then the reeds would be black, and if I expose for the reeds in the foreground, the mountains would be all washed out and white. Well, they are white, they are covered in snow, but that's not what I'm going for. I'm trying to get a nice balanced shot through. Okay, so I've got my camera all set up and I'm gonna get this image now. The settings I'm going for, I've got it on f11, my favourite focal point for this lens. I've got it on 1/10 of a second and ISO 100, and that's going to bring out the reeds. So I'm going to set up a 2-second timer. I've got it all ready to go. So the reeds are looking nice and vibrant. Now what I'm going to do, which is a little bit tricky, is I'm going to put it onto live view. So I'm going to put it onto live view. Then I'm going to move my little red marker up onto the mountains. I'm going to focus in on the mountains. There we go. Focused in. And then I'm going to go onto my information. I'm going to get out of live view because it won't let me do it otherwise. Then I'm going to drop the exposure down a little bit, just so I still bring out that detail in the mountains and get a little bit of nice clouds. And then, and boom, the mountains are looking nice and moody. So now when I composite this image together, and I have the foreground nice and lit up, the background nice and in focus, GoPro did cut out. I can't remember what I was going to say, gotta be honest here, but I think that concludes my morning of photography down by Derwent Water with the best reflections I've ever seen here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you may have even learnt something. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Oh, 1 minute, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Always like to find out what you guys think of the videos. Make sure you give me a comment below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.